Ireland! Woo! Welcome to Super Silly Saturday. That's right, I didn't do it again on Friday, so today I'm telling you about how cool Ireland is. I am biased because of my Irish heritage, but regardless, I think it's really fun and cool to see how the population and the country has been doing so well recently, given all of the shit that they've been through. To give you guys a little bit of context, I'm going to show you a few articles about what Ireland has been through in its past. Just to make you aware, I'm about to go into a little bit of Irish history. I'm not from Ireland. I'm not super educated on the subject, but I felt like the context of knowing a little bit of what Ireland has been through is important for the point of this video, which is celebrating Ireland's progression and how well they're doing now. And that history is super important to why it is so impressive. So sorry I'm speed running Irish history, but that's not the point of the video. If I misrepresent something or I say something wrong and someone's angry and feels like they need to let me know, just tell me in the comments. I'll fix it later. I'll probably say it in another video, but cool, just getting that out of the way. So initially, you know how we love colonialism, and so about 700 years ago, I think, yeah, right here, 700 years ago, Great Britain was like, let's take over Ireland. That's awesome. And then occupied it for forever until 1922. So during this time period, while Ireland was being occupied by Great Britain, they had the nice potato famine. Potato famines are super cool. Killed a bunch of people during this time period. I think like 1 million died just based off of starvation. Yeah, right here. Just about 1 million died in 6 years. And then 1 to 2 million, some sources say 2 million, people emigrated out of the country because they didn't want to be there and then die because they were hungry. But some really, really fun fact, Britain actually took exports of food from Ireland while they still occupied it because they had a laissez-faire ruling system. So instead of helping the people they've occupied for, I guess, 500 years at this point, they decided, no, we'll actually take your food away from you and let you guys starve. So that was really, really cool by Great Britain. So thank you so much on behalf of the Irish people for doing that. So the population was at about 8.5 million. That was like the peak ever for Ireland for the population. But because so many people left and so many people died, the population fell. I think it actually fell, I don't know, I'll look it up later, but I think it fell to around 4 million, maybe even lower than that, but it dropped because they couldn't sustain it anymore because they lost around 2 to 3 million people. And then we go to the Troubles. Basically, the IRA decided that they didn't like being controlled anymore, so they caused a bunch of riots and shootings and bombings. So yeah, the British Army decided that it would get involved this time instead of during a famine. They decided after they already left, I think in 1922. After leaving, they decided, oh, now is a good time to go help out the Irish people. And brought a bunch of troops to help. But it was Catholics versus Protestants, and religious issues and discrimination happened, which did not help the country at all. Again, this is grossly simplified just for time's sake. But now, in 2022, Ireland's population hits a record level, so that's absolutely bonkers. They've reached over 5 million people for the first time since 1851. Like, holy shit, like, that's absolutely ridiculous. This country is going bonkers for no reason. Ireland is actually getting a bunch of people for tech companies because they have such low tax rates. They have 9 of the top 10 global software companies. They have 9 of the top 10 US technology companies, top 3 enterprise software companies, and 4 of the top 5 IT service companies. So Ireland's popping off right now, guys. I just need you to be aware. They have IBM, HP, Ericsson, Dell, Microsoft, Oracle, Workday, Intel, SAP, Qualtrics, Zendesk, and HubSpot. Educated 98% participation rate in 18-year-olds. That is the highest in Europe. It's the sixth best education system in the world. Ireland really got all of their shit together. Yahoo, CETA, Amazon, eBay, Cisco, Facebook, Workday, MasterCard. So now why are people choosing Ireland? So to English-speaking countries, it's the only one that's still in the EU. Shout out Brexit. That shit went crazy. But there's corporate tax, 12.5%. Tax treaties, they have a bunch of them, 73 to be exact. They have a bunch of tax exemptions for companies. And tax credits, R&D tax credit of 25. A bunch of people, because they're so educated and the taxes are so good, a bunch of corporations are trying to move to Ireland to set up a base of operations so that they can get these tax breaks compared to the rest of the world. And I just wanted to take a second with this video to celebrate Ireland going absolutely crazy. Woo! I mean, they went bonkers when Lizzie died, rest in peace. But they're killing this shit right now. They're killing the game. They're going to be, if not already, one of the best countries in the world for tech companies, for innovation, because they're ready to go. Their population is projected to go up a lot. They're finally making a recovery after over 700 years of bullshit that they got to go through. So I salute you, Ireland. Good luck. I hope to eventually end up living there, so I hope that they keep going. But yeah, that's it.